there's this misconception that having a real estate license isn't a good thing if you're an investor, or maybe you shouldn't get your real estate license if you're an investor. I think it's different for different people. All I can do is tell you how I use mine to my benefit as an investor. Okay. So when I was coming up in the oil field, I knew that I wanted to do real estate in some capacity and I was buying houses the whole time. Okay. So one, the real estate license gave me an education and it gave me credibility because I can say, hey, I'm licensed. I wanted the education, I wanted the credibility. Yeah, I had the hard knocks education, I had the courses, the mentorships, but I also wanted it on the retail side and to see what agents were getting fed, right? Fast forward, I'm a broker now, and I've been a broker for many years, which in Texas, it's kind of hard to get a broker's license. You have to have a lot of experience, you got to pass a lot of tests, a lot of schooling, blah, blah, blah. All that being said, this is how I use my real estate license today. All right. For example, I got a call earlier and there was somebody that had a novation in Canyon Lake, Texas, and that's where I live. They somehow knew I lived in Canyon Lake. They looked me up. They followed me on social. They were recommended. I don't know. I asked them how they found me, and they said that their owner knew of me from somebody. I looked at their mutual friends. Anyways, they're like, hey, you have a similar mindset. Can you look at this and list this novation with us? A minute. I get on the phone with them. And I'm like, hey, look, I think you've got this thing priced retail. All right. But instead of losing, it's $1 million deal or almost $1 million deal. I'm like, instead of losing it, how about this? Is anybody on your team licensed? Yeah, our owner is. They're just out of state. Cool. So how about this? How about I just list it, right? And then I'll just split the commission with your owner. Because it's like a $30,000 commission. And it's in my backyard. They're like, yeah, they were going to lose the deal because it didn't fit the novation. They're licensed in a different state. So I proposed an opportunity and created $15,000 for myself out of thin air. Okay. Other ways, I buy properties for wholesales, right? A lot of times I hire agents to list these for me, but I've transitioned over time to just listing them myself. One, because like I don't like dealing with most agents unless I know 'em. Like when you try to get, when you tell them to drop price crazy, they're like, what? I like being in control. All right. So having my own license, being my own broker, lets me be in control. I used to in Texas, like at first you get your license, you're under a broker.